Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
I love the stories and I grew up on them. I knew them as a child, and then I went to the movie when I was a little bit older, when I was about 13, and I loved the whole concept.
I just love the story. I love the idea of a show about family and about a genuinely unhappy family which is made happy, and that's the best possible story to tell.
I didn't grow up with this story, but boy, when I read the books, especially when Mary Poppins Opens the Doors, where they talk a little bit about the family's journey, it's just so touching. And, you know, I love being a dad, but there are times when I lose my way as a dad, and it's easy to plug into George's missteps.
I love the idea of a guardian angel coming in and fixing one's life. I mean, which of us doesn't, you know? And I think that's why she has a resonance.
I think Mary is a spirit. She's not of this world. She's not human. She could do anything she wants. She's always right.
The character of Mary is very interesting. She's sort of a combination of all these different mythological figures who have superhuman powers and who have magical powers.
I think because she's so mysterious, and I think there's something unknowing and magical about her that, you know, everybody wishes. You know, every family goes through a hard time, and how amazing would it be for a magical nanny to come fix everything, you know, and make the family get back together like they used to be.
I like the fact that she's such an enigma. You don't really know where she comes from. You don't really know where she goes to. And we've had long discussions about this with Richard Eyre as to whether she's a witch, whether she's a fairy, whether she's a god, a spirit, what she is.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Good luck will rub off when he shakes hands with you.
Or blow me a kiss,
Bert,
and that's lucky too.
It's seamless. You don't feel somebody else wrote something else. It all sort of feels like it goes together beautifully, and I was thrilled with the way they treated our songs. I mean, they worked out very, very well.
I think that the songs are so brilliant to start with that it raises the bar. It raises the bar unbelievably high in terms of what we were trying to do to match them.
It feels as though they've created new songs, which actually some people find very hard to remember which are the old songs and which are the new songs.
They're material that people already love, and you have to be very careful what you do with that material because it's beloved by many people who come to see it. And so the approach for me is very similar. It's about bearing that in mind, looking out for those people who would be upset if you didn't do certain things, but actually turning it into something that is different and is surprising and does give those people a chance to think about the piece again.
And the story is infectious because of the children, and you know, there's something for everybody. And our production, I think, is infectious because of the dance and the family storyline that comes intermittently throughout the show. That gives it a human, you know, a real human quality.
It's unbelievable. It's truly breathtaking every night that we get the response we do in the bows and stuff, you know, and it's really rewarding for us to know that these past 2.5 hours have been so meaningful to these people, because that's a goal of any musical. And, you know, and they're just having such a good time, and it's refreshing and amazing. Because we've worked so hard, so it's good that it's coming across as it is.
It's for anyone on stage to have that in the bows or at the end of big numbers, to have that roar from the crowd is why we do it. You know, primarily we're there to show off. And so when you get something back, like, yeah, it's just why we're doing it.